So a quick update on the brakes for the tyre part. I have 350Z discs with it, 324 I think. They fit on perfect. I'd have to get a little spigot ring to sit in the middle and that'll line them up slap bang in the middle for me. In comparison to the standard ones, obviously it's 24 mil. So that's the difference. Not a massive amount, but there. Not a massive amount, but enough. Problem I've got with my Brembos, so they won't fit. They won't fit where the lugs are. If you can see that. Fit perfect this side, like so, and they fit perfect. Fucking hell, that's heavy. They're a 30mm wide disc as well. I think the standard ones are 27 or so. Only a few. Everything's just millimetres bigger. But as you can see, my lugs, I was hoping that these would be further enough apart and they would be close together, and they're the opposite, so they won't fit on. They won't sit in front like this. If they sat about there, I could make brackets. If they sat there, I could make brackets. But it's looking like if I were going to go through with it, I'd have to chop them and weld a bracket on the outside, which I have seen done, but I'm going to speak to my fabricator friend in the morning and see what he recommends. If not, I'll just call it a fucking night. But it'll fit perfect here, just where ABS sensor is. Just there. If I welded new brackets on there, they'd fit perfect there. And they'd sit just over ABS sensor, so I'd have to take it off to ABS or speed sensor, whichever the fuck it is. So, looks like with Brembos to fit aren't as easy as when I did my ST brakes, so I'm gonna have to try and figure this out. It might end up being hacking the hub to pieces, welding new brackets on and bolting them straight on, but I don't know yet. I don't know. I might just leave it and fuck the actual calipers off. So fuck no, stay tuned, see what happens with these. So a little update on these Brembos that I bought off a 607 Peugeot. Just made some brackets. They're only out of plastic, so they're only flimsy, but they do spin. I just need a these are 350Z brake discs and Peugeot 607 4-pot calipers, Brembo ones. I need a tiny spigot ring to sit inside of there so that my disc is proper centre. So I've got that to come, but at the time being you can hear it just moving because it's not bolted up correctly yet. I've spaced it all out by a couple of mil. I'll be able to do some more fine tuning when my actual shit's together. That's my bracket. This is the hubs. I bought 2 spare hubs because if it didn't work, we're going to fuck it off, and we were going to try and weld it. We were going to weld it to it, and then we try welding another hub, and because it's cast, it doesn't really weld that nice. It did weld all right, but what we're going to do once these brackets are on, we're just going to give them a quick weld on so that they shouldn't come off. Put the bolts on with 10 mils in a minute. What I had to do, I'll take this one off now and I'll show you what I did. This is literally just a mock-up. It might not even fucking work. I might stick them on. I've had to cut quite a bit of the hubs out. I've had to literally chop literally about this bit, this much out. I'll show you anyway. I've still got some trimming to do. So they're not screwed in because I haven't got the right bolts yet for the actual calipers. I need to try and get hold of some. So this bracket's just made out of plastic, that's why it's a bit flimsy. So what I'm going to do with this bracket, I'm going to send it to get made out of some Probably 5mm stainless or 5mm steel. See if they'll laser cut it all out and do it that way. But that's the bracket. It's a bit rough, but that should hold the caliper. It should be solid. So this is how much I've had to chop off. I've got to still chop some more of this off just to make it a bit neater. But I might just leave the little legs on just to give it a bit more support. I've had to chop all the bottom off. There are 10mm bolts in there, so I shouldn't have any problems with it. I've just had to cut into the actual hub, just level with the actual bit so I can dog it up and tighten everything up properly. But as far as it goes, it should be alright. I think when I put these on that way, because of the weight of the caliper, and I don't have no fucking 10mm nuts, I only have 10mm nylocks.
Across our entire range of vans. At low speeds, this clever technology scans the road ahead for vehicles, automatically applying the brakes if they get too close. So you're less likely to be involved in an accident, meaning your van spends more time where it should be, on the road.
So I think I'm going to actually have to try and find the right bolts for these, because this won't fit past the disc now, I don't think. Or it might do. Oh no, yeah, it does. Just. So I might need some here and there fucking movement. So there we are. They are catching a tiny bit at the top, which I can sort out when my spigot rings are on. I might just have to drill my hole so my bracket comes out a bit further and then dog it up really tight. And then it should hopefully sit there. But that is where I'm up to at the minute. I'll let you know when they're on the car and how they fit. Everything has been done by eye because I ain't fucking measuring it. I'm guesstimating everything. So I probably could do with my calipers being literally about 3mm further back. So what I did to space them out, I used a 10mm washer, which is down here. I stuck a 10mm washer between the disc and the caliper, but obviously that gap's closed up since I've put them on. So what I'll do is get a spacer, fit it round the disc, and then when I fit them on and mock them all up again, I'm guaranteed to have that gap then. So that's a 2mm spacer you're looking at, or probably a mil. Could do with a bit more. So I'll probably either stick these to the actual disc and tape them on. There you are. So that's what I've been up to recently. Still on with the turbo build. I'm just waiting for some parts that I've bought today. And I think that's everything. So before my actual turbo goes in, I was planning to try and get it done, but there is a fucking load to do. I've got to do my fuel lines, make sure they're not leaking. So my next video after these brakes are on and finished will probably be my fuel lines, and then engine's coming out, we're putting a new clutch in, and we're doing the timing chain. So keep watching, hopefully we'll be fucking laughing, and hopefully these disc brakes will be fucking shit hot. So for a cheap fix, like, they're not too fucking bad. I know they're the disc is on upside down, because this is passenger side disc with driver side hub. It doesn't matter, they're all symmetrical, it's just these that are in the wrong place. And my bleed nipples should always be to the top, if you knew that already. So there you are, that's enough for today. So I get my brackets sent off tomorrow and made, or I perfect them brackets a bit more. I'll update you with what I'm on with. So righto, cheers for watching and subscribing, and I'll be back tomorrow with a bit of an update. Wednesday, yeah. Thursday and Friday I won't be doing anything, so hopefully I can get them all finished tomorrow and on the car. If I can get them on the car tomorrow, it'll be shit up. So there you are. Cheers for watching. I'll see you in a bit.